Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all doing well, that you're having a lovely week so far. My name's Emily and welcome to MemilyMakes. All right. I don't have a massive amount for you today, but I do have something a little bit exciting, but I find exciting anyway. I have a small science experiment to share with you. I'm just checking that I'm level. I'm not sure I'm level. Apologies. I angle the phone that I record on and I line it up against my mantelpiece behind me, and I feel like I don't get it right all the time. So sorry for the those of you out there who are a little bit OCD. It doesn't look quite level today, I apologise, but to save me having to do all of this again, we're going with it, so bear with me. So, science experiment, really quick segue here. I got some new tea and I got a new teacup. I'll show you the teacup and you'll see why I'm excited. So this is my new teacup, it's a little wobbly. It's blue, look, the tea inside is blue. Oh, this isn't going to work quite so well, is it? Because the light's reflecting. I might have to turn the light off for a minute, but my tea is blue. So my science experiment is that apparently if you put a dash of lemon in this tea, it will go from blue to purple, I believe. So we're going to try that. Firstly, this is the new cup. It is from Tea Pro. Again, not sponsored. This is a new subscription that I'm trying. I had a little surprise at work, so I've treated myself. The tea I've got in here is called Blue Butterfly Pea Tea. Famous for its magical blue colour, which turns purple with a dash of lemon juice. I'm excited. I am excited. So I'm going to take this little lid off. Oh, that's hot. I'm going to put it down first. The downsides of having a fully glass cup is that everything is hot. So bear with me. This may not go as well as planned. My little science experiment. I've not tried this yet. Full transparency, I haven't tried it. So I'm just going to put that there. Now, I'm going to take the strainer out, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do next. Hang on. I didn't think this through when I was like, oh, I'm going to do a little science experiment with everybody. So, yeah, bear with me. I'm just going to get... It's got a little... oh, that's not too hot. There we go. It's got a little strainer that's built into the cup. I can quickly bring that up. There you go. It's a little strainer that sits inside. That's really blue. That's lovely. Right, let's pop that in there. There we go. To be fair, I should have angled this down. Right, but I didn't. This is the cup. We are ready. It smells interesting. It smells vegetable-y. So I'm not sure if I'm going to like the tea yet. But anyway, I've got my little tiny lemon here and I'm going to squeeze. Let's bring this a little closer. I'm not sure you can see the colour. Bear with me. I'm going to turn my light off. Hang on. There we go. I'm still not sure you can see that colour. It's quite dark, isn't it? So we're just going to put a dash of lemon. It's gone all down my arm. Oh, wow. Did you see that? That's amazing. I've got a spoon here and everything. I have lemon all down my arm, but that has turned purple. How exciting. I've no idea if it tastes any good. Hang on. But we'll see. I'm very, very impressed with that, to be fair. Now I'm going to try this. First taste test, everybody. I don't know how much the... I've got it everywhere. I've got lemon everywhere. I don't know what it tastes like, but we'll find out. Hang on. Very, very garden-esque. It tastes very gardeny, but I'm loving the colour change. So the gimmick, 5 stars. But anyway, that's my little science experiment for everybody. I thought I'd try something a little different, and that tea I was very excited about. Anyway, that's the joys of a mini science experiment. My arm is sticky because I have lemon juice all down my arms. This podcast is going to be fun, everybody. Should I turn my light back on? No, I'll leave it off. Looks alright, doesn't it? Light's not too bad. Sun's shining outside. I've got the room lights on. I think it's going to be fine. Right. Anyway, now the science experiment is done, I will get into the podcast. So I'm going to start off with some updates for you. I will be going on holiday in June a couple of times, twice actually. So my schedule's going to be a little bit choppy. So I've got some dates here for you. Let me move my lemon. Hang on. There we go. So Next week will be scheduled as normal, so my weekly podcast will be out on Thursday the 1st of June. Then I am aiming for, oh, my pen's very sticky, my apologies, getting proper distracted now. Then my month end wrap up for May, I am planning to release that video on the 3rd of June, hopefully. If I can get it done in time, that's my plan, it will be the 3rd of June. Then that following week, so the next weekly video is due to be on the 8th of June. That one won't be happening at the moment. I do have plans of giving you something a little bit different, but I'm not sure yet, so don't hold me to that. It depends on my filming schedule. But the 8th of June, Thursday the 8th of June, there won't be a weekly podcast because I will be away. Then the week after that, schedule as normal, weekly podcast as normal. The following week after that, so let me just double check, is it the 22nd of June? I think Thursday the 22nd of June, again, there won't be a podcast, a weekly podcast, because again, I will be away. It's a busy month, June, so yeah, you'll get 2 less weekly podcasts from me next month, but my plan is to try and give you something instead of, if that makes sense. So I might try and record something and schedule it to upload on that Thursday anyway. So you might get a video but it just won't be a weekly podcast. Anyway, that's the updates. On to my finished objects. I did finish an object and I'm not sure if you'll guess this, but here she is. This is Beatrice, the Turtle Dove by Toft. There we go. Actually, that light's not too bad, is it? Where's me book? Where's me book? So I am crocheting from this book, A Partridge in a Pear Tree, the 12 Birds of Christmas by Kerry Lord of Toft. And I have already done Felix. In fact, you can see him. He's just up there, sitting there. Beatrice will be joining him shortly. So the one that I've just done here, Beatrice, is number 2. And I'll just quickly show you the picture of her in the book. Hang on. We good there? There we go. It's not the best picture because she's quite small in that picture, but there she is. That's what she looks like in the book. And then here she is, as I said. Lovely little, I love these legs. They are really, I don't know why, but they're really floppy and I really like the floppiness of them. So that is she. I think last week I'd done the body and the head. I hadn't done the beak and I hadn't sewn the eyes on. So I've done both the wings, which are beautiful. They're a lot bigger than Felix's wings. Felix's wings were quite small. They're about that big, I think. I've done the tail, put that on, and then obviously the 2 legs and sewn everything together. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with her. She looks really nice. A lot less jazzy than Felix. But yeah, that's my second bird of Christmas done. So I'm cracking on quite nicely with these. Again, as I said last week, I'm not treating these as part of my getting my works in progress down. They're not a free pass, they're just joy crocheting, that's what I'm calling them. Yeah, I'm really enjoying them. I think you can tell because I've finished the second one. But yeah, I really, really like them. Never done the birds before until I did Felix, and I've been absolutely loving them. So yeah, this is Beatrice, and she is the second bird of Christmas from Toft. So that is my finished object. Let me just move that around a bit. There we go. So, I don't know why I said sorry. There was a bit of stuffing flying around. It's going to be a good video. Right, I think I said that was my second finished object. It's not. That's my first and only finished object in this podcast. I think I got confused because of Felix, but that is my finished object for this week. Now, on to my works in progress. It's really warm today, I've just realised, really warm. On to my works in progress. The first work in progress that I have worked on this week are my Berry Veronica Socks by Twin Set and Pearl, and the yarn is dyed by Botanical Yarn. So again, these are August 2022's Sock Club socks. So I am working my way through them. I did show last week that I had finished the first sock. Now, I'd finished the first sock prior to last week. I just thought I'd show you the sock just because I don't think you'd seen it for a while, so I thought I'd just show it. I haven't got it today, it's all the way over there. But progress, here we go. This gummy bear is where I got to last week. While we're not focusing, there we go. That's where I got to last week, and then as you can see, I've not done a massive amount. But you know, as I said last week, again, plodding away, getting there slowly with it. So yeah, I'll get there eventually. I'm not in any rush, it's fine, I'm enjoying it. I'm just not focusing as much as I have been previously on these because I am obsessed with the Toft birds of Christmas. So, and there is another thing that I have to show you in the cast on section, which is exciting. Right, now on to the second work in progress for this week, and it is my grey Totoro Amigurumi pattern by Lucy Collin. Really, really love this pattern. This is the second time that I've actually made this, and it is a gift for my cousin, one of my cousins who's had a baby. Last week I was waiting for some more stuffing because I'd run out of stuffing, so I had to halt on him. I have since received the stuffing, which again was an acquisition in last week, so I've been able to finish him off body wise, nothing else, just the body. So that's where I got to last week. As you can see, not a lot more needed doing to finish him off, close him, stuff him and close him up. So he's a bit lumpy, but you know, he's going to get cuddled a lot, so that's fine. He's lovely and soft. So that is Totoro's body. Now all I have left to do, I'm just looking around, yep, all I have left to do are the arms, the ears, his tummy piece, face features, and he has a tail as well, so that should help him stand up a bit. But yeah, really, really pleased with how he's coming along now. There was something, I realised I haven't actually shown you the yarn that I'm using to make this guy. So I will, let me put him down because it's not easy to hold him and the yarn. Now, the actual yarn, I think it's grey. Does it actually say? Oh, it says mineral. There we go. And this is the ball band of that. So it's King Cole Comfort Double Knitting. Baby Comfort Double Knitting. It is very soft. And it is 60% acrylic and 40% nylon. And then the colourway is just down there, mineral. Oop. There we go. So that is the grey. I apologise, I've got a cut on my finger. I got a rather mean paper cut, at least I think it was a paper cut. It's perfectly fine, it's just obviously it's not the nicest thing to see. So I will try my best to not show you that finger up close. If I have, I do apologise. But yes, so that is the yarn that I am using. I do have a cream for his tummy. The white, I think it's the same yarn, just white, I think, from memory. That yarn I've obviously finished with, and I'm not entirely sure where I've put it, or if I even have the ball band for it. But yes, that is what I'm using. Right, on to my third and final work in progress that I've worked on. Again, I've not touched my For Fuck's Sake sweater, and I've not touched my rug. I know, I need to. I think I will, I promise, at some point. So you will see them resurface at some point once I actually, I don't know, I think I need to be in the right frame of mind to do those. And at the minute, as I've said previously, I'm absolutely loving doing the Toft birds. So joy knitting at this point in time is very much needed, so it's all good. But anyway, my third and final work in progress that I have worked on this week is, oh, it's a bit bunched, let me just grab it, okay, is my Find Your Fade shawl by Andrea Mowry. And this shawl uses 7, I'm pretty sure it's 7. Again, I keep thinking it's 7, but I've only read the pattern once, so I could be, I'm pretty sure it's 7. I've got 7 skeins of yarn sitting in my bag anyway. But I believe it's 7 skeins of yarn, different colours, that sort of fade together. That's the design of the pattern, hence Find Your Fade. But it is such a fun pattern and it's absolutely beautiful. Now for mine, I chose, because I absolutely adore West Green Loft yarns. Love their colourways, absolutely stunning yarn, stunning colours. Yeah, and over the years I've bought single skeins from her many times, over and over, and I've always just stocked them up as you do and never thought of anything to really do with them until I found this shawl and decided I'm going to pick 7 out and fade them together. So my shawl is basically a West Green Loft yarn shawl. It is a homage to them and their absolutely wonderful colourways. So I'm just turning Bulbasaur around. That's the plan, and I think it's going really well. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to try not to drip it in my mess down there. But that is where I got to. Bulbasaur. Sorry, I didn't mean to show my finger there. Bulbasaur is there. And as you can see, I've done a fair decent amount. I'm trying to figure out the best way to show this. Oh, there we go. I've done a fair amount from last week, and as you can see, I'm on my third colourway. That's a little difficult to see actually, because this bottom colourway that goes to about here, that is very, very similar to the other blue. So this one is slightly darker blue. I think you can see that just there. Slightly darker blue. And then we've got a slightly lighter blue with these lovely flecks of colour in there. And then we've faded into this lovely light green colourway. And I think it's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. West Green Loft yarns, they dye very muted, very just very muted colourways, and they're absolutely stunning. I mean, as you can see, they're absolutely stunning. And I really wanted a gentle fade. I didn't want it to be too obvious a fade, I guess, and I think that's working really, really well with the colourways that I've chosen. Now, I'm just trying to think. The next colourway, it might be a bit more obvious because it's a darker colourway, and I've left my bag all the way over there, so I can't show you it. But yeah, I'm really pleased with my progress. I'm loving the pattern. I realise I'm holding it all the way over there. Loving the pattern. It is so much fun. I'm currently on the lacework. There you go. So you get sections with the garter where you merge the two colours and you have a nice section of just garter in the new colour, and then you start these lovely little yarn overs sections, which are absolutely beautiful. And when I block it, it's going to be stunning. Let's put that over there. I'm not sure that's a good idea, but there we go. It's not quite working. There we go. There we go. Oh, we'll get there. See? So that is going to be absolutely beautiful, and I'm really, really looking forward. And the great thing about this pattern is that every time I get to this section, this yarn over section, I get really excited about the next section because it means the next colourways are going to be coming in very soon. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how that's looking. It's doing exactly what I hoped it would. Just a nice gentle fade and an absolute celebration of all things West Green Loft yarns. So I really should post about it on my Instagram feed because I haven't been doing that, and I really should. But yeah, so that's where we're at with my Find Your Fade. Very exciting. I do love this pattern. It is so much fun. I highly recommend it. If you're on the fence about doing it, highly recommend it. Do it. It's wonderful. Right, now we are on to the cast on sections. Cast on section. It's not a multiple. It's just the one section. I have a couple for you. I have started another Toft bird, as I'm sure you expected I would. I have started bird number 3. So if I hold this up again, it is, sorry, trying not to show my finger. It's this one here, the Ruth, the French hen. So I've started her. Let's get to the page to show you a better picture of her. There she is. I love her hairdo. It's wonderful. So she only uses the 2 colours. So it's a lot simpler to do, a simpler pattern in terms of colour changes and things like that. Because if I quickly bring Beatrice back up, there were a lot of colour changes all through the wings. Quite unexpected, and on the neck, and obviously on the tail as well. Quite unexpected for quite a muted bird, but I think it's very effective. For Ruth, that's not so much. The colourways for Ruth are simply oatmeal and camel, I believe. I think that's camel. Yes, oatmeal and camel, yarn by Toft. So that's all the only colours that we're using for Ruth, which is a nice breath of fresh air, really, considering all the colour changes and obviously with how jazzy Felix was. So I've just lost my my crochet hook, but that's fine. That's as far as I've got so far. This is her body, and that's it as far as the crochet goes for her. So I haven't done a lot yet. But yeah, as I said before, I'm absolutely loving these birds. They're absolutely wonderful. So much fun. And I'm looking forward to having them all lined up there for Christmas maybe. I might have to adjust the camera angle so you can see them a bit better. But yeah, that's the plan. At the minute, Felix is just chilling up there. I don't know why. Beatrice will join him soon, but yes. Very excited to get cracking further with Ruth. Right, I do have a second cast on. This one is a gift cast on. So again, it doesn't play into my, I've got to finish 2 projects to be able to cast something on. I feel like that is slowly drifting towards going out the window because I'm having so much fun with getting back into casting on. I think I need to readjust it and perhaps look at it in a way of, I have seen actually someone mentioning about pulling out a paused whip and working on it for 30 minutes every other day or at the weekend, 30 minutes at the weekend or something like that. I may drift towards that because I'm under the 10s. I'm in single digits now in projects. I'm comfortable with that. I'm fine with that. So I may twist what I'm doing a little bit. But I'll keep you posted. I will keep you posted. But this one is a gift, so it doesn't matter anyway. And the gift that I am working on is from this lovely book. So I Crochet Iconic Women, book number 1, because there is a second book now. It's very exciting. And I am working on, let me find the page for you. I'm working on Amelia Earhart. There she is. I will be making one of these for myself at some point because I love Amelia Earhart. But this one is for my dad. And here she is. This is what I've done so far. I apologise, she has no arms. Her head isn't finished. I don't know why I couldn't finish that before the podcast, but her head's not finished. But I've got her nose, obviously, because that is part of the pattern. Her eyes are in. Move that. There we go. Her eyes are in. And she's got a little collar going on around the neck. It took me a while to get that right, but it's done. I'm not sure if that is actually picking it up properly. There we go. Yeah, it took me a little while to get that on, just because I had to get it in the right place and I wasn't quite sure about the slip stitching, but it was there. Same with the nose as well, because you crochet it as part of the round. It took me a couple of tries to make sure I got it in the right place. And again, same with the eyes. And then she's got little blush marks. Probably can't really see them. She's got little blush marks going on just under the eyes. Around about there. There we go, there. It's hard to figure out where to point and stuff like that. But there we go, that is her. So I've just got to do her arm, finish off her head, sorry. Do her arms. She's got a little jacket that goes over, and then I've got to do her hair, which sits on top. And then she's also got a hat which has the goggles on, like the flight cap thing. So getting there. She will be finished in time for when I need her, which is perfect. So yeah, that was my other cast on, and this is probably the reason I've not done much work on a lot of other things, is because I really need to get her done, really. So when she's done, I can do, I think it's Florence Nightingale who I need to do next as a gift. So I think I'm going to work on those and try and get those done as well, because it's nice to get some of the gifts done a bit earlier as well. Right, so we're on to the final section, which is acquisitions. I unfortunately don't have any acquisitions this week. Well, I say unfortunately, it's probably a good thing for me because I probably don't need any more at the minute. I have a massive queue of lovely projects that I really want to cast on. My Boss Castle yarn, Red Plaid. Oh, the pattern by Andrea Mowry that I showed you 2 weeks ago. Oh, cannot wait to start that. I really can't, because the Boss Castle yarn that I bought is absolutely stunning. So I cannot wait to get that cast on. So yeah, I'm trying to debate if I should just go ahead and cast it on, but maybe finish my gift projects first and then I'll think about it. And then I also have the April Snow. Is it April Snow Wrap, I think, that I really want to cast on as well, that I got the Zakami yarn for. Again, stunning yarn, and I cannot wait to use it. But yeah, no acquisitions. I should hopefully be getting the next instalment of Attic Spin Dye's Beatrix Potter Club next week, hopefully. If not, it'll be the week after. But other than that, I can't think of anything else that I've purchased that will be coming anytime soon. So that is pretty much it, really. I hope you enjoyed my little science experiment. I still have a purple cup of tea here. It really doesn't look like a cup of tea, does it? That purple's amazing. If you can see that again, it's beautiful. Beautiful colour. It looks a lot darker in person. And I hope that it's not been too weird without the ring light on. Not too dark or anything like that. I'm just going to take a sip. Yeah, that's growing on me actually. That's quite nice. Quite refreshing, especially with the lemon in. I highly recommend it with the lemon in. That's really nice. Although I didn't try it before I put the lemon in. But anyway. Take a breath. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the video. As I said at the start of the podcast, I am away a couple of weeks in June, but I will try my best to record you a couple of videos to be getting on with when I'm away. If not, I do apologise, but there will be 2 weeks that there won't be a regularly scheduled video. As I say again, I will try my best, but no promises on that front. Life gets busy, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, because it's nice when you have a busy schedule, but also it's nice to have time to do videos for yourselves. I am hoping to do some videos that aren't just weekly podcasts. They're a bit more, I don't know, interesting. So let me know if there's anything you want to see. Let me know if there's anything you want to know. I have had a couple of questions, so if you want to do some Q&A stuff, please let me know. Drop any questions you have for me, just drop them below. And I can always, if I get enough, I can see if I can do something like that. But yeah, I really hope that you have an absolutely amazing rest of the day, rest of the week and weekend. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.